Hey guys, my name is Josh. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and today I'm going to teach you guys how to make a t-shirt using a Cricut machine and a heat press. But first, let's go over the equipment that you need to successfully create a t-shirt. So like I said, Cricut machine right here. This is where the cutting will happen and where your design will be made, and this is the heat press. This thing is where the design will be melted onto the shirt, where it will be sticked onto the shirt. And of course you need a shirt, any type of shirt, any type of color of your desire. You need a heat transfer sheet, Teflon sheet. This is to protect the shirt. Yes, it's messy, don't mind that. This is to protect the shirt so it won't get burned from the heat press. This is the Cricut mat, and this is vinyl, heat transfer vinyl. Even though it's not sticking down, I have been using this for almost a year and a half. I use it a whole bunch of times, and it's obviously, you can see it's not adhesive anymore like it used to be when I first got it. And of course over here is where I'll be processing the design. This is called Cricut Design Space, like you see it up in the top left. Let it focus, there we go. This is where the design is at. As you can see, this is the design I decided to choose. Follow the stars, as everybody should do. If you guys are wondering what I'm watching Stranger Things, Season 1, Episode 1. Now, first to begin, you want to start off turning on your Cricut machine. So let's do that. And then you want to start up the heat press. As you can see, it's basically 82 degrees because it went from 0 to 82. Well, now 83 because it's 83 degrees in here so far. But you want to get it started up so it can, heat up on time. And then you want to come back over to Cricut Design Space. Is where you'll size the design, your desired design, onto the shirt. So I think this is where I want it. You can either have it up here, over here, down here, but I want it between 2 and 3, as you can see on the left. And also, Cricut Design Space is easy and free to use. And then up here in the top right corner, I'm going to click on Make It. Now this is part of the design process. It's very important. This is where you have to mirror your image. If you don't mirror your image, it'll come out just like that, from left to right, but it'll be backwards. The wording will be backwards. I want it to be follow the stars from left to right, but now it's flipped from stars to follow. You see how that doesn't make sense? So make sure you mirror your image on the left right here. And then you could press continue. So what it's doing right now is connecting my computer to the Cricut machine. Let's go over to the Cricut machine real quick. As you can see, it is connected because the light is blue. When the light is blue, that means the Cricut, your cutting machine, and the laptop over there is connected, so now you can create the design. Now let's go back over here, and this is the type of material I'll be cutting on. These are the different types, but I'll be cutting on everyday iron-on. And as you can see, they give you another warning. Make sure mirror is turned on and iron-on material is face shiny side down. Let's make sure. As you can see, this is the shiny side and this is the dull side. So the shiny side is down. It just needs to stay down, but this mat is not that adhesive as it used to be because I was using it very, very much. Over here, you see this little light blinking? That means I need to load the mat. I need to put this in here. So let's do that real quick. Make sure it goes under the hook. Alright, and make sure it's even. I might have to hold on to it a little bit because this vinyl might be it might flare up. As you can see, it's not sticking down, but don't mind that. If it's your first time using a mat, it should be good. So let's hit this button to load it. And as you can see on the right, this little Cricut symbol is turning, is blinking, because it's ready to cut. It's ready to start working. It's ready to make the design now. So I'm gonna hit on it. Let me hold on to it so it could go under. Alright. Alright, it should be good. And let's go over here. Okay, so what this is the processing to cut. As you can see, that means it's in the process of cutting the design out. It's at 44%, halfway there, almost halfway there. Soon it'll be going up. As you can see, it just changed to 54, and now it might change even higher. So now it's done cutting. It's done cutting right now. I don't know if you guys can see the design, but as you can see, I have more space right here. So I'll cut out this part right under where you see the shine at, and cut down so I could save it as scraps, because I don't want to use all of this and I'm basically using it for no reason. I have to use it for a reason, so I'm going to save this part. I'm going to cut it in half, save the rest, so I can use it for something else, another project. But as you can see, this arrow is going to start blinking again to unload the mat. So I'll hit it and it'll come right out. And now it's time to weed out the design. So now you got to get your weeder. It's going to look like this. This is a weeder, not the one that you see on Stranger Things. So now I'm going to start weeding out my design. So now I am done weeding out my design. As you can see, follow the stars perfectly right there. But before I put it right there and before we close this down, let me say this. If you want an even and a precise leveling of the design, you don't want it to be off-centered, off over here, too low or too up, the best thing to do is put 4 fingers right under the collar neck. Be careful, don't touch the heat press, and put it right under your index finger, basically where your thumb is at. Basically where your thumb is at. So it's gonna go right here, or you could take the shirt, fold it in half, and then you could take the armpits of the shirt on each side and fold it horizontally to get like that even symmetrical line, so you could put the your design evenly, so it won't look off-centered or anything. But before I heat press the design onto the shirt, the best thing to do is do a preheat, 3 to 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. The reason why to do a preheat before you put the design on the shirt is so that the moisture of the shirt can be evaporated away. There's no moisture. So when you put the design on the shirt, what the moisture would do is not let the design be adhesive on the shirt, meaning some of the design won't stick onto the shirt. that happened to some people. That happened to me. I heat pressed my design onto my shirt, and once I lifted it up and peeled it off, I still had letters sticking on the heat transfer, and that wasn't good. And I messed up and I had to start all over. So always do a preheat before you heat press your design onto your shirt. So I think it's ready. Let's put it on. I think it's right there. That looks good. That looks good. Yeah, that looks good. So make sure you press it down. Press it down. It might plop back up, but that's okay. Alright, make sure it gets warm. And then I'll get the heat transfer sheet to protect the shirt, so it won't have any burn marks or anything. And now I'm gonna close it for 15 seconds at 350 degrees. And then after 15 seconds, I lift it up and we'll see. All right, do a little whiff, get all that hot air out. Remove the sheet, and then let's see. Perfect. Look at that. Perfect. And if you want to do like a quick press to make sure everything is flat onto the t-shirt, just do a quick press. 1, 2, 3. And that's it. Don't do any more because you might burn the shirt. And yeah, that's it. Let's see. Flap the shirt out. Let's see. Let's go into the light. Follow the stars. Let me put it on the floor. And boom, just like that, you just made a profitable shirt that you can sell. Always follow the stars. So yeah guys, that was a quick and easy way how to make a shirt, how to put your design on a t-shirt. Just need a heat press, Cricut machine, vinyl, and a t-shirt, and boom, you got something. So yeah guys, thank you for watching. It's your boy Josh. I'm out.